Get ready for the action because the Dallas Cowboys' schedule is packed with drama. We're diving deep into how 7 standalone national games will test every facet of the franchise this season. We break down exactly how this intense schedule will shape the narrative for the Cowboys and what it means for the entire league. This is the story you don't want to miss. Camp performance and the excitement surrounding his appearance at the NFLPA rookie premiere, including the surprising jersey number situation. You won't want to miss this. And finally, the star power is on the line. We examine CeeDee Lamb's historic path toward becoming a Cowboys legend as he chases a franchise record against the New York Giants. Find out exactly how close he is to moving into the top 5 on the all-time list and why this matchup on Sunday Night Football is set to be huge. Stay with us right here for all the latest NFL news. The Dallas Cowboys are set to face a demanding 2026 schedule featuring 7 standalone national games, including 6 primetime matchups. This structure reaffirms the team's status as a major television draw and a highly scrutinized franchise in the NFL. The schedule strategically places Dallas in high-profile contests, opening the season on Sunday Night Football against the New York Giants, featuring marquee road games in Green Bay, Philadelphia, and Seattle, hosting Tampa Bay on Thursday Night Football, and returning home to Jacksonville on Sunday Night Football late in the year, in addition to the traditional Thanksgiving game against the Eagles. This arrangement ensures the Cowboys will spend a significant portion of the season in national spotlight windows. This intense visibility presents both opportunity and significant pressure. For the team, primetime and standalone games offer crucial chances to shape the national narrative. Strong performances in these windows can rapidly alter public perception of the season, validating the roster and building momentum. Conversely, mistakes and coaching decisions are magnified as every outcome becomes a major story. For fans, the schedule guarantees Dallas supporters more opportunities to watch without relying on regional coverage, featuring matchups designed for drama, including division rivals, playoff contenders, and critical late-season games. However, this comes with a cost. Primetime games introduce later kickoffs and intense emotional demands, impacting local fans' schedules and requiring non-local viewers to manage significant travel and late nights. Physically, the demanding schedule tests more than just talent. The itinerary includes travel to Brazil in Week 3, a road game in Houston, back-to-back primetime road games against Lambeau Field and Philadelphia, a 13-game stretch before the Week 14 bye, and a difficult road trip culminating in a Sunday night home game against Jacksonville. This layout rigorously tests recovery capabilities, travel management, and mental toughness, requiring coaches to adjust practice plans and players to manage the emotional weight of national exposure. Ultimately, the schedule provides Dallas with the platform it seeks. The national stage is fully set, offering ample chances for the Cowboys to prove their worth. The critical challenge now rests on whether the team can successfully convert this unprecedented visibility into tangible victories. The Dallas Cowboys face a crucial decision regarding their linebacker core, acknowledging that despite a strong draft class, they require additional depth to establish themselves as a formidable defense. Veteran linebacker Bobby Wagner's future with the team is uncertain, with some suggesting it may be time for the organization to explore alternative options. As Wagner approaches age 36, his signing remains a point of contention for some fans. In response to the need for reinforcement, analysts are pointing toward bargain-hunting options. Specifically, New Orleans Saints linebacker Pete Werner has been highlighted as a low-risk target to bolster the linebacker room. While not an obvious blockbuster signing, Werner is seen as a starting-caliber player who understands the current defensive scheme, even if it is a modified version of the Fangio system. Werner is characterized not as a high-profile star, but as starting material for a rebuilding team. His strengths lie in his vision for running backs and wide receivers in pass coverage, complemented by underrated speed. Experts suggest that with a new young defensive coordinator, such as Christian Parker, who has a strong background as a passing game coordinator, Werner could be developed into a premier tackler and pass defender. Statistically, Werner has demonstrated significant impact, accumulating 408 total tackles in 73 games over 5 NFL seasons, with a peak of 93 tackles in 2023. While tackling numbers saw a slight dip in 2025, there is no cause for significant concern. Meanwhile, Wagner possesses the experience of a veteran presence who could still be impactful at 36, including valuable Super Bowl experience. However, teams have been hesitant to sign him recently due to concerns over declining speed and production. DeMarvion Overshown remains a potential asset if he fulfills his promise to become an elite linebacker. Nevertheless, the Cowboys must address the immediate need for positional talent. Exploring the market for players like Werner is seen as a viable strategy, aligning with General Manager Jerry Jones's stated goal of integrating younger assets into the coaching staff. The Dallas Cowboys have solidified a major offseason acquisition with the selection of Ohio State safety Caleb Downs in the 2026 NFL Draft, a move that has rapidly transformed from a distant prospect into a centerpiece of the team's future. Early in the draft process, securing Downs seemed improbable, but the Cowboys traded up one spot to ensure they could secure the talent, selecting him 11th overall. This selection immediately energized the fanbase, as the move addressed a critical team need while landing a player widely regarded by scouts as the top talent in his class. Hype surrounding Downs has intensified during the team's off-season workouts. During rookie minicamp, Downs impressed fellow rookie Devin Moore with his on-field command and swift grasp of the playbook. Subsequently, he impressed established veterans, including Dak Prescott, with his approach to the game during voluntary workouts. The excitement is peaking ahead of a full uniform reveal. At the NFLPA rookie premiere in Los Angeles, Downs posed for photos in his new uniform, looking confident alongside the star on the helmet. A notable detail from the photo shoot is the jersey number change. Downs initially wore number 18 during minicamp, an unusual number given his previous career at Alabama and Ohio State, before quickly switching to number 13 for the premiere. This marks the first public appearance in that number. While Downs would ideally prefer number 2, which is currently assigned to free agent signing Kobe Durant for a one-year deal, Downs will need to negotiate a settlement with Durant to potentially acquire the number. Currently, there has been no indication of discussions between the two, meaning fans should anticipate seeing Downs wear number 13 in the immediate future. The Dallas Cowboys are gearing up for a crucial Week 1 road test against the New York Giants on Sunday Night Football, a contest that carries significant weight for the team. This matchup is the first of 6 primetime games for the Cowboys, placing them among the NFL's top contenders for primetime television. While the outcome remains uncertain, the Cowboys enter the game with a strong historical advantage, having won 11 of the 12 all-time matchups against the Giants in Week 1 and securing 9 of the last 10 regular season contests against the rival. Centerpiece of the Cowboys' offensive hopes is wide receiver CeeDee Lamb. The star is on the cusp of making Dallas franchise history, needing just 44 receiving yards to climb into 5th place on the team's all-time receiving yardage list. The target he is set to run routes against is the legendary Dez Bryant, a fellow number 88 wearing receiver. Lamb's career trajectory has been nothing short of dominant since being drafted by Dallas in the 17th overall pick in the 2020 NFL Draft. He has amassed 7,416 regular season receiving yards in 95 games, setting a franchise record and ranking as the 8th most productive player in league history through his first 6 seasons. Analysts suggest that barring a major injury, Lamb is well positioned to secure a top 3 spot later in the season, needing only 573 yards to surpass Tony Hill. Furthermore, his career average against the Giants is impressive, averaging 81.25 yards per game. While he has only failed to reach the 44-yard mark twice against New York, and one of those instances was a meaningless contest, his performance suggests a high probability of a significant day. With his recent performance metrics pointing toward an average of nearly 88 yards per game against the Big Blue, observers are urging fans to look for a historic performance from CeeDee Lamb on September 13.